where we're talking about the latest news within Ultima, where we're talking about the strategies for the coming week, but also for the coming year, as we are now in the beginning of 2024. I'm going to talk today about a lot about the roadmap for 2024. We got some big news happening in the crypto market in general, paving the way for global adoption, which I'm going to discuss at the end of this call. We also got some latest information from Alex only yesterday that is very, very exciting, and where the smart blockchain is ready for the next phase, which is also going to be discussed on this call. And we're going to continue sharing the information that you need to be perfectly positioned for the next crypto bull run, which has already started. We are in it right now. And I'm going to talk about the strategies and also a little bit to be aware of what is happening in the coming months, what happened only a few days ago, which is probably the biggest news for crypto since the beginning of crypto, when Bitcoin was launched in 2008, 2009. Which means that we are now getting ready for a new growth phase within the whole industry, which is, of course, beneficial to all of us as we are operating and have been operating in the crypto market for the past many years. So with that, let's just jump into the latest information. Then I'm going to show you something in terms of the roadmap, which is important to have with you as well. First of all, we are now only 41 days away for the halving. This means that the supply to market is decreased by 50%. This is the first halving inside of this ecosystem, and it's exciting to see what effect this will have on the market, on the price, on the community. I would not expect to see miracles overnight, as we can see in many different coins, such as Bitcoin, that has a halving strategy. It takes time for that to kick in. And I believe that if we just break through the mathematics with the same demand that we're having today, and the supply is cut in half, it will have an effect on the price. It is just the mathematics that is playing in. So we are excited to see this halving and what is the effect it's going to have on the market. We also see that we are getting more and more exchanges that the Ultima and the Smart is getting listed on. The latest listing is on CoinDCX, which is the biggest exchange in India, a market with the billions of people and hundreds of millions of crypto enthusiasts. This is going to become a really easy entry for everyone in the Indian market, and I believe that the Indian community is extremely excited to have the Ultima token listed on the biggest exchange in India. This is also paving the way for more people to onboard, more people to get access, and therefore more liquidity, more community, and more growth. And this is big news. And as Alex had been discussing for the past voice notes, the target for Ultima this year is to get on the top 10 exchanges. We are on one of them, being Gate.io right now, but we want to get on Bybit, on Binance, and other exchanges. And with the approval from CoinMarketCap, which is now official, where we are fully verified by CoinMarketCap, it is now becoming easier to get listed on the top exchanges, having CoinDCX as one of these testimonies of an exchange where Ultima is now listed. This is just the beginning. As we get more and more exchanges that is listing Ultima, it is going to open up more doors easier. To get listed on Binance, there is a progress that has to be made, that the daily volume has to increase, and there has to be more exchanges that are accepting Ultima on the top 10 to be able to climb to bigger exchanges. So I believe that with every exchange that we are listed on, it is giving access to easier listings on new exchanges. And it's also making, of course, the access to Ultima easier in many ways. For example, here with the Indian market, where more and more restrictions are being put on many exchanges, they only have the choice of CoinDCX over time. And this becomes now a very easy entry for the whole Indian market. And this can now expand to other markets as well, where it's getting easier and easier access. We also know that very soon we're getting the start of the cashback program. And this is something that was launched in a beta version last year. And now it is getting launched in an official version, starting with a pre-launch on the 1st of February. This is where the exclusive list is opening up, where individuals will be able to get on the list, and they will now be there will be possible for these individuals to get in the forefront of this cashback program. Now, how it works is that you simply can purchase Ultima tokens, use your Ultima tokens to purchase vouchers, which you can exchange for a car, where this car dealership is plugged into this cashback program. And this is going to be very easy because the car dealership do not need to accept Ultima. They just need to be able to accept USDT, because the company is doing the conversion for these car dealerships, which makes it a really a no-brainer for the car dealership, because they're gonna get free marketing, free promotion of their cars, and the company of Ultima is handling all to do with the cashback. There is also, in theory, of course, we can never say nothing has any risk, because if internet shuts down, there's risks happening. But in theory and in the agreements, there's zero risk for the customer as well, because the customer will purchase the car and pay full price and then receive the cashback. Worst case scenario, they paid full price for the car. And over time, of course, there is a cashback, which, depending on the price of Ultima, could be 50% higher or lower. If you use 10 Ultima tokens to purchase the car, then 5 Ultima tokens will be paid back in a cashback to you, starting after 30 days and divided over 12 months. This is now allowing new liquidity to enter the system from outside the community. And I believe this is very good in terms of attracting that liquidity and building the utility for the Ultima token. And if we are looking at just what happened last year, I believe many of you saw what happened when the beta launch of the car program was implemented, what effect that had on the community. And of course, this is the beginning. Starting with cars, many more products can be added over time. Now, many might say that there's not many people that will buy a car full price. They want different payment plans, etc. Last year, there were payment plans included. There is many ways to be able to get involved in this, not only buying full price, but even buying full price already. I believe that is not hard to find individuals. And Alex told us on a meeting we had last week that he has car dealership that is richly begging him to use them as the car dealership of choice for this cashback program. So this is going to bring liquidity. This is going to bring purchasing power for Ultima, because these people buying cars, they don't care at what price they're buying Ultima. They just need to buy it to convert it to receive their car, and then over time they will receive their cashback. Now, the car is the beginning. We are only days, according to Alex's latest voice message, away from getting the first Ultima debit cards delivered and ordered. And this means that with the new debit card, it is also going to be a good tool for the community to utilize your own Ultima debit card. On a call not long ago, Alex showed us the new design. It is a design of a card where you have the Ultima U on the front, and then you have the MasterCard logo at the bottom. And this is the first version of the new debit card that's going to come out, and it's going to be integrated with the cashback program, where you can purchase vouchers, top up your debit card, and receive cashback of 50%. It means that if you have $1,000 and you're wanting to load it on your debit cards, you can either just put it in USDT and spend with your debit card, or you can use the 1,000 purchase Ultima token, utilize your Ultima to acquire your voucher, which loads your card with $1,000 right away, and then you receive your cashback. This card will bring, of course, the next step of community, of ecosystem, and also, of course, brings again, purchasing power to the Ultima token. And this is a very important part to initiate the next phase, which I believe is needed for the new excitement, the new growth, the new expansion. And this is coming in 1st of February, and then official launch on the 1st of March. Now, with this also, Alex are hinting that we are at the end of the year getting ready for the smart blockchain to start adopting and inviting other crypto projects to build on the smart blockchain. And with the listing of the new Indian exchange, this is now giving access and trust in the Indian community as a whole. And as Alex has been operating in that market for a very long time, many Indian projects and decentralized applications are getting ready to build on the smart blockchain. This, of course, brings new community. It brings new liquidity to the smart coin, and indirectly it brings to the Ultima ecosystem community. As they get exposed to the smart blockchain, they can see that the most successful projects on the smart blockchain is the Ultima ecosystem, and this gives marketing for the Ultima ecosystem. But this is the next phase for the smart blockchain, as the technology has been proven, it has been tested, and with the deployment of the Ultima token and the Ultima ecosystem, it has now been proven in the market to be successful, with the audits happening from CoinMarketCap and approvals from both CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, and with undergoing certic verification and audit. All of that is giving trust in the smart blockchain, which is allowing the smart blockchain to enter the next phase. And the next phase is where the smart blockchain is not only providing the technology to the Ultima ecosystem, but the smart blockchain is becoming the underlying technology for multiple crypto projects, the same way Ethereum, Tron, Solana is layer 1 blockchains, giving the opportunity for other projects to launch on their blockchains. This is now the next phase of the smart blockchain as well. Now, at the end of the year, Alex is organizing, together with the smart blockchain team, a smart blockchain conference, which is going to be a big crypto conference, where many crypto projects will be invited to showcase their products, their technologies. The underlying strategy to this conference is, of course, to give marketing to the smart blockchain, to give grants, and to help many projects to onboard to the smart blockchain, which is going to give another growth for the smart blockchain and for the ecosystem as a whole. So there's a lot of things happening for this year. And of course, we have many news that is coming in. So I want to just show you quickly a roadmap for where we're seeing 2024 going and what it is that we can expect for this year. And therefore, we can set our strategies, our plans, and of course, make sure that we are ready for what is coming. We are just finished 2023. Actually, let me change this and put 2024. We're now already starting 2024, and we're going to move into this year, which ends with us moving into 2025. Now, if we're looking at what is coming over these coming months, we are right now in January, which is where we're at this time. And in January, the expectation is that the debit card will be launched and available to the community. This is the first news of this month, where in January, the debit card most likely, according to Alex, will be made available. We will then move into February, where we can see that the cashback program is getting pre-launched. And this is a big next step. In February, we're also going to have our big Asian launch convention in Bangkok. This is also very exciting Asian launch event taking place in Bangkok at this time. And we are having this all launching in February. We also have the ultima halving taking place at the end of February, which means that February will be a strong month with the event, the pre-launch of the cashback program, and with the ultima halving kicking in, we have a decrease of supply, and this is all happening in February. We're then moving into March, where we got the official launch of the cashback program. And this is where that liquidity that has been pre-launched in February is coming into the market, integrated with the card program, the debit card, and other ways of utilizing this cashback program. In March, we got that official liquidity coming in, and with the halving kicking in the month before, with the momentum from the event, and with the card program being pre-launched for a month already, we can now see that March will be a big month with the launch of the cashback program. Moving into April, where we have the Dubai convention, where the company will have more information, more news, and more surprises that is starting at our April Dubai convention. Of course, from April until the end of the year, let's say May to December, the rest of the ecosystem is going to launch. We're gonna have the Smart Blockchain Conference taking form, which is the first blockchain conference for the smart blockchain, which will allow the blockchain to take the next step by inviting other projects to bring in liquidity, bring in community. And as you know, for the smart blockchain, everyone that is utilizing the smart blockchain needs smart coins. We will also have in these many months, we're not sure when, so I'll put it here, the staking program for smart, which is also starting, and you can see it in your smart application that is already been integrated and not started yet. This is also coming. I don't know when, we will have to wait and see, but this is another thing that is getting ready. And I believe that looking at this year, we're having a few really big points already available for us. And we can see, of course, what this year can bring in terms of launching products, launching ecosystem, and getting things rolled out in a way where it's been planned for many, many years with the company, Alex and his team. There's other things that is kicking in. Alex is talking and hinting about the green pool becoming lifetime. He has a strategy for this, which is going to be announced by Alex as soon as the strategy is implemented. There is going to become, which Alex spoke about yesterday, there's going to be a decentralization and lifetime income coming from the marketing plan. So this was hinted by Alex yesterday, that what the company has been working on is to take the marketing plan to a new level. And Alex is now ready to implement this with his team. There's going to be more information about this in the coming 1, 2, 3 weeks, where the marketing plan can take the next step into a decentralized system, where, of course, for it to be fully decentralized, we would need to have our web applications, and we would need to have decentralized wallets, etc. So unless we have that, we're not fully decentralized, but it's one step towards decentralization, and the rest can come over time. And the plan is to completely decentralize the pool and the marketing plan. The next step of the decentralization of the marketing plan is starting in only a few weeks, where Alex is ready to bring in an adjustment and development of the marketing plan, which allows a more stable journey for the networkers. It allows the networkers to earn lifetime from their efforts that they put in one time. And this is going to be explained more by Alex after he has prepared some slides, prepared some more information, and is going to come as well with all of this that is seen in the picture. That is also going to be a introduction to an improvement in the marketing plan. Nothing is going to change in terms of marketing plan, but how it is, how it's paid and how everyone can benefit from it, and it can become lifetime and decentralized without interference of company in payouts. That infrastructure is being prepared and launched by Alex very, very soon. Now, wait for him to announce that information. He was hinting on it on the recent voice notes. So we wait for him to get the details on that. But looking at 2024, the year we have ahead of us, with all of this kicking in, of course, the strategy of the company is to increase the demand for the Ultima token over time, while there is a decrease of supply happening in the market, where it's going to be less and less Ultima token on the market. Now, according to Alex and the company, this can have a very good opportunity of the price growth as the token supply market is decreasing over time, and we're having the launch of the ecosystem, different programs, conventions, a launch of the Asian market, launch of the Smart Blockchain Conference, ecosystem, debit card. It could bring new liquidity, new demand, and new community, which means that the demand is increasing. And with the hyper deflationary assets of Ultima token, we can have a growth of price. And listening to Alex's voice notes, he is predicting that right now, this is not a prediction, this is facts, but right now we're having the $5,000 price on the exchanges. Alex target for this year, and this is of course pure speculation, but this is just what Alex is planning for, is $20,000 to $50,000 price for Ultima token. Now, I am not a financial advisor, I am not a legal advisor. I'm sharing what the company is planning for. The future will tell, and we need to plan according to our own analysis. What do you think will happen in this company the coming year? What analysis have you made on the tokenomics, on the hyper deflation? What do you think the cashback program can bring in terms of outside liquidity? Do you believe it's an attractive product that people want to buy a card or load a debit card and get 50% cashback? Do you believe that this year will bring new growth to the Ultima token ecosystem and the community? Do you believe that the expansion of the smart blockchain with the conference and the staking and inviting other projects will have a positive impact on this community and on this ecosystem and the token? If you believe that all of this that is being launched is going to have a positive impact, then your belief is that is going to be a rise of demand. And if we continue expanding the community and the liquidity pool system is continuously being exciting for the community, it is going to remove tokens from the market, which means that we have this decrease of the supply happening in the market. We are, of course, looking at this and we're making our own analysis. We're looking at it and seeing that we believe that what is being planned, if everything comes into play, this could be an extremely strong year for Ultima token. And looking at the price projections, we are, of course, setting up our targets, and we are looking at the strategy that we have always been implementing is by utilizing the Ultima ecosystem in a major way, utilizing this community, the power that we have to build your portfolio. And as this token is growing, we create a diversification, and from that you have a portfolio that is ready for the bull market, which we're already in. And this is how to make really, really big gains in the crypto market. So we believe that 2024 is going to be the biggest year for all of us. I believe that this year is the beginning of crypto adoption globally. And I believe that this year is when the masses is onboarding crypto, and there's going to be trillions of dollars moving into the crypto market. So I hope that this information that is being shared here today is giving you more clarity and insights in terms of the strategy for the coming year. A lot of the information that we are sharing here is going to be shared on our Asian launch event. This is probably the most important part of this, the step that is happening right now in terms of your engagement and your personal strategy. Everything else on this picture here is happening by the company. Where you can take control is by participating in our Asian launch convention, which is the event where we are going to discuss the debit card. You will be able to see it most likely even by then. You will be able to learn about how you can get involved in the cashback program. You will learn about the adjustments and developments of the pools. How is the green pool becoming lifetime? And how is that you can benefit from this development happening in the liquidity pools? You want to have that information exclusively at our Asian launch event. What does it mean with a decentralized and lifetime income marketing plan, how can you adjust your strategy to make as much income in the coming months and years? That will be shared on our Asian launch event. How can you get on the exclusive list of the cashback program and be able to get 50% cashback? That will be discussed. What is the strategy with the Ultima token price? That will be discussed on our Asian launch event. How is it that you can diversify into the crypto market? What strategies do the Den and other big crypto enthusiasts doing right now to benefit from the crypto market? What tools can you utilize to get perfectly positioned in this bull market? How can you overcome the biggest challenges and the reasons 95% of people are losing money in the crypto market? We will discuss that, and you will be able to fast forward your crypto experience by 10 years by listening to individuals that had 10 years experience in the crypto market. I can tell you one thing: this bull market that we are in right now is gonna become the biggest bull market that we have already ever experienced. And there's two different outcomes here. One is that you move in blindly, you're operating on emotions, you have no strategies. And if this is your first bull market, then you're gonna make your beginner mistakes. This means that you're gonna buy too high, you're gonna jump in on excitement, you're gonna buy the wrong assets, you're gonna sell at the wrong time. And 95% of people is going to actually have less money after this bull market than before the bull market. And this is not logical to understand, because you're going to see your portfolio pumping, you're going to see your cryptocurrency market pumping, and there you are sitting, oh, I'm making so much money. I don't believe what Emil said, that I can lose this money because I'm making wrong decisions. But ladies and gentlemen, I had that confidence when I went into my first bull market. So did Navid, so did Danish. And we went out our first bull market with zero money, and we made huge money. Why? Because we made the wrong decisions. We thought it never ends. We thought we can double the money easily. We thought we were crypto geniuses because we made 100% in a week. We thought that we could outperform the market. We listened to the wrong influencers. We followed the wrong YouTube account, and we lost all the money. This is the first experience. Now, we have now been a part of two bull markets, where in the second bull market, we made better decisions. We had strategies. We had the right information. We purchased the right assets. We had an exit strategy. We were listening to the right information. We were actually participating at that time like the top 5%. And we moved out of our second bull market with more money and life-changing money, and in a way that has never been affecting our life ever before, in a major way, like a bull market can, when you exit at the right time. Now, we are now moving into our third bull market. This time, we have the experience. This time, we have the resources. This time, we have an enormous amount of people around us, tools, and a team that we're working with that are developing more and more information and opportunities to us, where we are able to make not only better decisions, but we're utilizing the best strategies that could ever be applied. And all of this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be announced and shared on our Asian launch event in Bangkok, because many things I cannot share publicly like this, because I don't want this information to go out and you're sharing it, and then, you know, whatever recommendations we give is then good or bad. We can only share our experience. We can only do it in private settings. And this is what's going to happen in and around the Asian launch event. And we can also look at this in a way where they've got that one group of people that's going to move into this bull market with confidence, and you're going to get more confidence when it's pumping. And what is going to happen? You can move away from it with less money. Or you can be a part of a group where you say, okay, it is my first bull market, but I understand that for me to make the most out of this, I need to listen to the right information. And it means to be around the right people. It means to be around a community that has experience. It means doing decisions that goes against your emotions. When you believe that the Ultima Bitcoin, Ethereum will go to even higher values, it might be the time where you need to take your profit. When your whole body is telling you to sell your house and buy more because the newspapers are talking about it. There's great news coming. All the influencers on YouTube are talking about the price is going to double, triple. That is the time to sell. But your whole body is going to tell you to not sell. It's going to tell you to buy. And you are now going to be in a position where you're going to counteract that feelings and act on strategy. And those strategies you can either have or not have. If you have them, you benefit in a greater way. If you don't have, you are going to make your first beginning mistakes in this bull market. And maybe that is your journey. If that is your journey, this bull market is the market where you make your experience, that is fine. That is your journey. For me, Danish Nabil, we are recognizing that we have another 4 years. If there is another bull market, most likely not as big as this one. And we are not going to wait 4 years, and we're not going to make mistakes. This time is a different game plan in play. And we are really excited about all of this. And with that, I also want to share more about just the market as a whole. It's important, guys, as we are moving into 2024, you will see much more education from our side. We have been promising for a year now that we want you to not only understand Ultima, not only understand smart blockchain, understand how to do network marketing, how to build your team. We've launched our One Academy. You have all the tools in the world right now to create a cash flow in cryptocurrency inside of Ultima and inside of this smart system. With the knowledge that we have shared in our trainings and the knowledge that we are sharing in our academy, you have the tools to really put yourself in a position where you're ready for this bull market, which means you need capital. You need not only the information and the strategies, but you need money to purchase the different assets. This is so extremely important. And for the whole crypto market in this week or last week was major. And I'm not sure if many of you understand what this means, but being the first cryptocurrency in the market, Bitcoin got an ETF approval. Now you might wonder, what does this has to do with you? What is an ETF? Why is this such a big news? You got to understand, for you to make the most amount of money, you need to understand the crypto market in general. And anything that is positive for the crypto market will bring more community to Ultima, the smart blockchain, and to the crypto market in general. So it's very important that we have these insights. Now, a few days ago, we got the first Bitcoin ETF approval by the SEC in United States. Now, what does this mean? An ETF is an exchange traded fund. And to make it very simple, previously, for someone to buy cryptocurrency, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Ultima, the access to buy was to create an exchange account for you to create your account there to purchase Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. Now, for the big investors, they don't want to take the risk to go on these exchanges. They want it to be regulated. They want it to be approved. They will not move in money before it is an infrastructure available for them to easily pull money in and pull money out. Because all the biggest institutional investors, like hedge funds, like other institutions, like family offices, these groups, they already have the infrastructures, they have the broker accounts, they have the ways of buying and selling assets. So they will not go on a exchange to buy cryptocurrency, because what is happening is that they have their systems. Same with the retailers, meaning the global population. Most people don't know how to buy cryptocurrency. They don't have access to the exchanges. Maybe it's being blocked by the countries because they want to protect the individuals to not enter the crypto market because it's too early, because there's no approvals. Now, all of this is now becoming a complete new way of looking at cryptocurrency, because with the ETF, what it means, the same way people today can buy stocks on the stock market through their broker application on their phone, or this has been the way people are buying and selling stocks for many, many, many years. This is what people are used to. They already have these applications. This is the way the family offices, institutional investors, the hedge funds is purchasing assets such as stocks. Now with the Bitcoin ETF, the Bitcoin will be able to be purchased through global players like BlackRock, Vanguard, and other players, ARK, that is now providing for their customers to purchase Bitcoin through their platform, which means that the same ease of you purchasing a Tesla stock, you can buy Bitcoin right now. And this have a major effect because now we can onboard the institutions into crypto market. This is giving a stamp of approval for the family offices, for the hedge funds to move into these assets. This gives an easier entry for the masses, and this will bring new community to cryptocurrency. It's going to be easier regulatory clearance globally. It's going to be easier people to buy it. And these ETFs are, of course, in most cases, backed by Bitcoin or Bitcoin derivatives. So by buying an ETF, you're indirectly buying Bitcoin, but the company, let's say BlackRock, is holding that Bitcoin for you. So you just buy the ETF, you hold it, and if Bitcoin go up, you benefit. If it goes down, you lose. But you're not holding Bitcoin directly. You're buying through your broker. So if this information is a lot for you, all you need to understand is that this is the biggest news crypto has ever seen since the launch of Bitcoin in 2009. This is the first step towards global adoption. This is something to celebrate because we're all in the crypto market, and this is going to bring a lot of money into the crypto market. And just to give an insight, what happened to gold when the ETF for gold was approved? So the same way gold before, it was hard to buy gold. It was not easy to acquire and trade gold for the institutions, for the global population. But from 2004, the gold ETF was approved. Now people could buy gold through their broker account, which meant that they did not need to go and buy physical gold or go to shady exchanges to hold their gold. Now everyone could buy it. What happened to the gold price? This is what happened from 2004 going to today. There was an extreme growth of the price of gold. Will that happen to Bitcoin? Most likely is going to have the similar effect. Will that be good for other cryptocurrencies? Of course, because it brings liquidity, it brings community, and when people learn about Bitcoin, they will learn about Ethereum, they will learn about Ultima, they will learn about Ripple, they will learn about all these other cryptocurrencies, and the money is flooding down from Bitcoin into the crypto economy as a whole. So this is extremely exciting. We saw that only on the first day, there was $4.6 billion traded in this Bitcoin ETF, most coming from Grayscale, iShares, Fidelity, and ARK. And we are now seeing that we're going to have more and more ETFs globally that's going to be approved, and there's going to be billions and trillions of dollars entering this industry. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now in something that we have been waiting for in the crypto market for the beginning, since the beginning of crypto. This is the biggest news that crypto has ever seen ever before, and we are in a perfect position. If you are acting on the information that we've been sharing for the past 2 years, we've been talking about it over and over and over again. We've been talking about the bull market until you probably got tired of it. We've been educating about the diversification. We talked about utilizing Ultima as a platform for you to build your assets, to build your value, to build your portfolio. And with a diversified portfolio into a bull market, you are protected. We don't know, if we talk real, you and me right now, what will happen to Bitcoin. None of us know. None of us know what will happen to Ethereum. None of us know what will happen to Ultima. None of us know what's going to happen to Ripple. All we can do is to make our best analysis and make our best decisions. So in the beginning, the perfect plan is to have a cash flow. Within Ultima now, you can actively, by building the business, increase your cash flow in cryptocurrency. These you can use to buy more Ultima. That's one part of your portfolio. You can use the profits to buy more Bitcoin. Now you got 2 cryptocurrencies You can buy Ethereum. Now you got 3 cryptocurrencies. And by utilizing the cash flow, which you cannot get in Bitcoin and Ethereum, by promoting and building a business, you can build that in Ultima, build your cash flow, build your income, and diversify that income. And with this, in the bull market, you will be in a very good position. We hope that you really appreciate the kind of leadership that we are bringing, because many people in this market right now of crypto networking, they would tell you to always reinvest, always put everything into the system. And many leaders in this industry, they are just focused on making money themselves. For me to tell everyone here to diversify, it is really the truth and something that is very important to understand, because this is how leadership should be done, with genuine intentions to make sure that everyone is making the best possible decisions for this bull market. And our intention is always to make sure that you have the belief to build your cash flow, for you to build your network marketing business, for you to build your portfolio, for you to build your knowledge, to have more information, to become an individual that understands what is happening in the crypto market in general. And with the growth of this industry, we have an incredible 2 years ahead of us. And again, our ambition is to help you become a part of that 5% and move away from this bull market with more resources than you've ever had before in your life. And it all starts with what you're doing now. Because whether you believe that the bull market, many of you believe that the bull market is like an event happening in the future. We believe that one day you wake up and say, wow, we're in a bull market. But ladies and gentlemen, we've been in a bull market since 2022. 2022, the Bitcoin price went down to 15,000. Is today 45. It's done 300%. We're already in the bull market. It is a progressive journey of multiple years. But of course, what people are waiting for is this parabola move, which means that you can see this big move. This is what many people are talking about when we talk about the bull market. But you can see that even here from 2015, this is where the momentum of growth begin. But 2016, we had the parabola move. In 2017, the same happened in 2020. We saw that those coming in 2019 was those that was first into this move. And we could see that then we had the big parabola move where the big gains were made. The same happened again in 2023. We had, or actually starting from 2022 to 2023, we had the bottom of the market. This last year was the beginning of the bull market. And we're now in a growth phase, and we're waiting for the parabola move. This move is the life-changing move, and your strategy has to be to accumulate as much as you possibly can during this time, because this could happen this year, 2024, and moving into potentially beginning of 2025. So this is our chance to really benefit from this, and we will not stop talking about this. We are going off the request of the community. We will have more education now about the crypto market in general, because with that, you come with more power in Ultima business, you come with more knowledge, you come with more information, and you understand that the onboarding process in many cryptocurrencies, you have no guidance, you have no one showing you how to do it. And with Ultima, we have that because of the marketing plan. The community are incentivized to help people, onboard people, educate people, and guide people. So this is a perfect combination that we have. And I believe that this year, 2024, will be the biggest year of our lives if we choose to really pay attention to what is happening, if we choose to really apply the knowledge. And I can tell you guys on this call that there's going to be those who will be looking at this and seeing it passing their eyes, and they're waiting, they're pushing, they're getting emotional on the negative side, on the positive side, and they're going to make wrong decisions. We want to make sure that everyone is doing the best they can in terms of creating your cash flow right now, so you are in a better position. Because when we tell you it's time to move into the market, or it's time to exit the market, you need resources. Otherwise the strategies does not make sense. You can't have the perfect strategy without resources. You need resources. So now we can make the resources. So with that said, hope today's call has been a good mix of news in terms of Ultima, the roadmap for 2024, where you can see clarity on where this project is moving, You understand from a higher level about the crypto market in general, which is giving you more knowledge, which makes you have better insights and better information. And with all of this coming into the Bangkok event, this including the leadership retreat, we have prepared a lot of tools for you, because many of you are asking, how can we make our business grow in 2024? How can we diversify our portfolio? How do we know when the bull market is over? How do we know when to buy, when to sell? How do we know what to buy, what to sell? How are the Dan and other top leaders doing with their portfolios? All the secrets will be shared at this event, and whoever comes will get that first insight. You will have this exclusive access to certain groups that we are setting up. You're going to be invited to certain calls that we are setting up, and we're going to set an inner circle on this event, which is going to become a inner circle. It's going to move into the bull market with inside information, inside news, inside knowledge, inside strategies. And we are doing that in the Bangkok event, because then we can do it physically. We can do it without limitation in terms of what we can say and not say. We can do it by seeing the engagement from you as well, how dedicated you are, how excited you are, how much you are craving for knowledge. And whatever money is being spent on this trip, I can tell you that if history repeats itself, it's going to come back to you 10, 20, or even 100 times. Because right now we are in a space where one idea, one little piece of knowledge could be the difference of you making no money or millions of dollars in this bull market. And maybe that knowledge will come to you at the event in Bangkok and the leadership retreat in Pattaya. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving into 2024 right now. As always, we are moving with power and certainty. We are building our futures. We are operating from our hearts with intentions of helping individuals. By doing this, I believe that every one of us will be able to be in a much better position 2024 by authentically just getting out of your shell and doing what it is that we're doing here, being proud of what we're doing right here, being proud of you being a pioneer of the crypto industry, being proud of you being a network marketer, and being proud of the knowledge that you can bring to the world. We will have billions of people wanting to enter this market in the coming 1-2 years, and you can be in the forefront of that. You can be a leader of that, and you can be an individual that helps people on board. And through this journey, you will become a very valuable person in the marketplace, because you have information, you have experience, you have strategies, and you have insights. This is what the whole world is going to be looking for. Everyone will be looking for guidance. Everyone will be looking for how to buy and how to sell. Everyone will be looking for good opportunities. And you have this to offer people. And this is what a bull market can do, not only for the coins and not only for the value, but for your business and also for you as an individual. It has so much more that can be brought to us in the coming years. And also after the bull market, ladies and gentlemen, this is where those who made incredible growth in the bull market, that follow the strategies, we're moving into a new phase. Then we're going to a bear market. Then there's going to be less talk about crypto. Then we have to apply different strategies where we place our resources. All of this is becoming a part of something that we are creating with our inner circle right now. Because in previous bull markets, me, Danish, and Navid, we had our own closed circles sharing this information. This time we're opening up for more people, and we also only want to bring with us those individuals that is highly dedicated to what we're doing, that are highly motivated, that operate authentically from the deeper source of themselves, and that wants genuinely to create a change in other people's lives. And with this, we will be operating in the big game, where instead of us trying to grab and trying to be egoistic and trying to take, we are giving, we're providing, we're sharing, and we are creating an atmosphere where literally everyone is operating from abundance. And through a community like this, I believe that we can achieve much more than only financial growth the coming years, but personal growth, business growth, spiritual growth, growth on many levels. And I believe that these coming years can be the catalyst for all of that, because we're looking at the world where we are seeing two sides. We're seeing how there's an agenda of really creating a slave class, where they want to introduce CBDCs control systems, where you want to take away freedom, carbon credits, and many strategies to take away the liberty and the freedom from the people. But then we have the other side that is pushing for freedom, they're pushing for the organic life path of humans, and pushing for technologies that is freeing people, giving back the power, and supporting us to bring new ideas to life, where we as humans can operate on the highest intention, highest level that we want to operate on. And we are now in this space where we can choose. Do we fall into the slave class and we fall into this agenda that is being put in place, or are we fighting it by just fueling with more energy? Or do we step out and say, okay, what world do I want to see in the coming years? How do I be a part of the change in a positive direction? What can I contribute to? And I believe the beginning of that starts with us coming together with abundance mindsets and working together to provide each other with value. And through that, we will grow our energy, our community, our power, and our resources. Going to be an automatic response to this action that we are taking. So with this, I could talk for hours about this, but I will share more about this strategy and what I mean by all of this at the event in Bangkok and our leadership retreat. It's time for a new phase. It's time for a level up of leadership. It's time for all of us to become more knowledgeable. It's time for all of us to make better decisions. It's time for all of us to really step into the fullest power. And I'm so excited to meet all of you at our Bangkok Ultima launch event in Asia. And for all of us, there's going to be a part of this journey in the coming years. With that, I'm extremely excited for this year and next year. And I hope that every one of us will be in an incredible position in the coming years. And I will just end with that. Take care, everyone. I hope that today's call was giving you the insights that you need to move with clarity into this week. Danish and Navid will be a part of this call next week. Today, Navid is traveling. Me, Danish, and Navid were meeting in Dubai for a few days, which we do every single beginning of the year, where we set our strategies, set our intentions, set it what we want to achieve, not in a way of materialistic ways, but more so our goal is to operate authentically from our hearts in everything we do. And from that, the resources will come. From that, the right opportunities will come. From that, the right information, the right ideas will come. And I believe this is an idea how you can set your intentions for the coming year as well. With that being said, all the love to all of you. See you guys soon. Big love and enjoy your weekend. Take care.